Hello everybody, it's Hollywood Bets Grable. It's a Friday night meet or a twilight meet. We go start this afternoon into this evening and hopefully all is good for you. 0691643272 is the number in which to send your name and your ID number so you can join the WhatsApp group. There's the QR code for you to take your Betway bets with. Hopefully you got your Betway account up and running. And it's the horse's birthday today, so happy birthday to all the horses, the start of a brand new season. And Weighted to Win would like to thank everybody for all of their support last season. And we wish all the role players, whichever role it is that you play in the game, everything of the best in the new season. The second race is an open maiden. It's over 1,600 metres. And of course, we're on the poly. Talk about the market with Betway. They've got this horse, Gotta Go Eddie, is favourite. It's priced up at 11 to 10. And Lenny Mayhew's on the line. He's been consistent. Can't really fault his form, Len.
No, Clyde, he's a model of consistency, although he has disappointed the punters. But the De Kock stable have said that he's looking for further. And today, I think, he's going to love this longer trip. So definitely the one to beat. Green Mile, he was finishing well last time when making his poly debut and looks to be the main danger. And then you've got Take Your Best Shot, Black Platina, and Fine Wine, who look best of the others, and they should make up the quartet. But I think over this distance, Gotta Go Eddie should be the one to beat.
Okay, we just want Gotta Go Eddie just to run a place for us in the bipots first or second. We're bankering Gotta Go Eddie. Len's got a few other bankers in this bipot, and on this perm, it's 100. On to the third race now, and in this particular event, we have an odds-on favourite in here, and this is a Progress Plate, a horse that's weighted to win the race, called Give Me Another Chance for the De Kock team. Callum Murray's riding him. We've got him at 9 to 10 this morning, Friday morning, and race time, you guys will get an idea as to what he's going to jump at. 2 Rolo the Viking is priced up 4 to 1, 7 to 1 about number 8, 2 Miles West, and 10 to 1 and better about the balance. Tries the poly for the first time, Len, but I don't see any issues.
Yes, Clyde. Look, although Give Me Another Chance hasn't won in over 2 years, he's taking a big step down in class here. And if the poly track doesn't unsettle him, then he should be very hard to beat. The other Highveld visitor, 2 Miles West, he's been consistent throughout the year, and he should be in the shake-up. And then a horse like number 2, Rollo the Viking, he's turning into somewhat of a poly specialist and can't be ignored. But certainly the one to beat is the 4, Give Me Another Chance.
Okay, well, he's odds on at the moment. And in the PAs, we're hoping he at least runs a place. We think he will. He's likely to win it. But number 4, Give Me Another Chance, our PA banker. A few other bankers just now. That perm will cost 120. This is a competitive race now. It's the Pick 6, start of the Pick 6, and it's a D Stakes over the 1,600 metres. It should run at about 5 to 5 this evening, so be sure to be on before then. Betway've got the 9 Mahandas at the 7 to 2 favourite. Second choice, number 10, Tambi at 5 to 1. 6 to 1, the 7 on the card. Tea Time Tipple. 7 to 1, the next horse. 6 to 1, I beg your pardon. The next horse best in is 8 Connoisseur. And number 6, Rafiki, is trading at 8 to 1. 8 to 1 and better about the balance. Not the easiest race, Len, I guess, at this level, DE division or whatever the case may be. Being a stakes race, a horse like Mississippi Spice might come in with some sort of claim. But I guess an open race.
Clyde, very, very open race. Yes. This was Mahandas. He ran a cracking race last time from a bad draw. He raced wide and he stayed on very well at the end. In fact, he almost got up to touch off El Ravien. So had he been drawn better, I would have made him a clear cut. Well, of my first choice. But being drawn out at 9 again, it's a bit of luck, and luck's going to count a lot in running. And if he gets stuck out wide, well, that'll be the end of his race. So I urge the punters to include as many as possible in this race because it does look like a bit of a minefield.
Okay, and you have gone quite a number of them in the first leg of the Pick 6. Second leg of the Pick 6, as you can see, is hard. The last leg of the Pick 6, we've got a few. So it's competitive racing, but we do have a couple of bankers that we're going to be hoping for tonight. This is a Class 4 over 1,600 metres, so a handicap at the best. And in this particular event, which is clearly a competitive handicap too, where number 5, Master Bomber is the favourite. They bet 4-1 the field. Number 8, Global Impact is 5-1. The 6, White Seahorse is trading at 6-1. 7-1 about 10, El Rey Vienne, and the 11, Eventador. And then number 3, Rodriguez, is trading at 8-1. Also 8-1, number 4, Continental Express, and it's 10 or 12-1 and better about the others. This is one of the races. There are a few competitive races tonight. This is certainly one of them, Len. And what have you made out to be your first choice, or don't you have one?
Yes, absolutely, Cloud. Yeah, we keep on saying competitive race, but unfortunately it is what it is. They are competitive. My first choice narrowly would possibly be the 5-horse Master Bomber. He's dropping back from 2,000 and back down to the, to 1,600. And he's got early pace, so I think this probably will play in his favour. Then you've got the horse like Global Impact, who's probably going to prefer the 1,600 as well. But there are plenty others in with chances, so I urge the punters to load up here. As you can see, I've put the field in the jackpot.
Yeah, there is one in here that I think you must pay attention to if you're looking for swingers and trifectas. Number 4, Continental Express. I think just watch that closely. But field in the jackpot's 100% correct, because we need, but we'll probably get a result. That jackpot cost 264 Rand. Yeah, I don't like the look of this race at all, but I guess the most interesting is number 12, Corrupt, to see what that's all about. Let's take a look at, just by the way, this says, if you don't know, what the identification of the race is. It's a Class 4, and they're going 2,000 metres. This morning, Betway have got the favourite as Bombers in the Sky. That's the top of the choice. Priced up at 33-10. Number 2, Papa C is 11-2. 7, Star of the Future, 13-2. And the 8, Ricardo, is trading at 7-1 with number 9, Spectacular, also 7-1. Sorry, just by the way, Corrupt is not running, it's scratched. That's been taken out. So I guess that throws it now completely wide open, Len.
Yes, Clyde, another open race. This horse, Bombers in the Sky, he's been racing against slightly stronger, and he deserves utmost respect in this company. Then you've got Papa C, who's been close up in his last 2 runs. He must be a big runner again. And then you've got number 4, Shiny Bob, who loves the poly, and with only 49 on his back today, he's got to be included. And the reserve runner has come into its number 13, 6, Hot Fix. And he ran an improved race last time, and he seems to be coming back to his form. So I would throw him in as well, but he's at a big price. But also I would suggest including him.
Yeah, he did run third. You're right, to Eventador in his last start. He's only beaten a length, so we'll put him in the play. Exact as we're boxing here, 2, 4, 6 and 13. Race 7. This is a Class 4 over 1,400 metres. It's a handicap. And in this particular event, Betway have got number 6, Spring Tradition, as the 5-1 favourite. Market-wise, it's open. But Len's got a bit of a shrewdy here for us. We'll talk to him about it in a minute. 8, Winter Waves is 11-2. 10, Voldemort is 11-2. 5, Send Me is 6-1. 3, Danube is 7-1. So is number 4, Palermo, 7-1 this morning. And 8-1 and better about the balance. Yeah, we obviously got to look at your pick 6, Len. See that you taking your chances with this horse, Send Me, who ran a much better race last time out. And I'm sure Tony Riverland, will be hoping to come back to form with this horse.
Yes, Clyde, I'm taking my chances here. Send Me, if you go back a year, he ran 3 3/4 lengths off Madison Valley, who ran in the July and the Gold Cup. He ran behind Salukwe the time before that. So he's run with some decent horses before. He was rested in February, came back in May. He's had 2 prep runs. He was only touched off. He should have won. He could have won last time in another 2 strides. So I think he's right, getting right back to his best. And coming in with a very light weight of 51.5, I really do think he's going to be a big runner. Of the others, Spring Tradition, the Highveld Visitor, he seldom finishes far off them. And if taking to the poly, he should be right there at the finish. But I'm going to go for Send Me. I really think he's a big runner in this lineup.
Okay, well, that's the chances we're taking in this race with number 5, Send Me, as Len's Shruti of the night. On to the 8, the Progress Plate, and in a plated race, you'll have a look at weights. And also like Bourbon Warrior, together with Rainbow Reward, they the best weighted horses in a race like this. And I know that Len does like Bourbon Warrior. We'll talk to him in a minute about it and give us his reasons. But he is the favourite at 3-1 for Yogi Govender and Tristan Godden. 3 Mexican Pete is at 7-2. 6 Mr. Henley is 9-2 this morning. And the 1 Rainbow Reward is trading at 7-1. 8-1 and better about the balance. What I did notice is that Len, Bourbon Warrior, he seemed to benefit from the drop in rating in his last start. That does seem to help him. He doesn't mind Polly, like the course. He seemed to enjoy the distance. So you could well be onto something here.
Well, Clyde, he ran a cracker last time. He shows good pace. I know he's drawn a bit wide at 9, but he's got good early pace. So I'm sure he can overcome that draw early. And he's been running against stronger company than he meets here. So, I mean, he ran 2.5 lengths of Future Variety, who came out and won again on Gold Cup Day. So that's pretty strong form. Of the rest, Mr. Henley, has scored all of his runs. All 3 of his wins have been on the poly. So I think he is the danger. And then you've got Rainbow Reward. He hasn't won a race in over 2 years. But he's run 2 fair races on the poly, and he looks next best. But I think the main 2 are Bourbon Warrior from Mr. Henley.
Okay, that's our play. We're into Bourbon Warrior to win for our pick 6. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. This is the D Stakes over 1,200 metres. In a stakes race like this, a horse like Blush of Dawn comes in as one of the better rated horses in the race. Note that Yanakis is not running. That's been scratched. The market this morning have got top of the boards, number 5, Bank Street, favourite, 22-10. 2 Blush of Dawn is 9-2. 8 Explicit Content is trading at 13-2. And 7-1 about number 10, T-Rex. You can get 10-1 and better about the balance. Bank Street, I certainly noticed, seems to be enjoying KwaZulu-Natal. He's come out of the Cape. He's had 2 good solid runs to date. He's earned some money. Stewie Ferry and the stable and the team, I'm sure, still celebrating the Group 1 victory on the weekend. But I'm sure they'll be hoping Bank Street can pull it off now, Len.
Yes, Clyde. He's placed in both of his poly runs since he's been here. And he is my first choice. But my only concern about him is that he gets going a little bit late. And if the going is quick today, he might just get going a bit too late again. But he is definitely my first choice. But I think there are others that could upstage him. Gorgeous Dude, Blush of Dawn, McDazzler, Double Olympic, and La Ultima. They're all in with chances. So for the quartets, I would put those in. But the one to beat is Bank Street.
So we have got a trifecta floating the 5 here with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7. Okay, the final one here. Muzieni's on She's a Machine for the Stewie Ferry stable. I think they're top of the boards this morning. First of all, this is a C stakes, so it's a stakes race. She's a Machine's best in at the weights. And tops the boards with Betway. No, it doesn't, sorry. Ishi Quishi does. It's 15-10 favourite, number 1 on the card. Alison Wright, Sean Veal cost us a fortune last time. We all thought it was going to go on to win. We had all to come second to none with that horse. And got run over. That form line's been very good, Len. Ishi Quishi run to Rolo the Viking, but the 3rd horse Open Highway has come to win directly from there, and so is the 4th horse Master of the Desert. So the form is very, very good. That's why this is hot. But She's a Machine. I guess she's not out of it, Len.
Clyde, you're probably right. The Ishi Quishi is the one to beat. I'm just going with as a floating banker in the trifecta. I think she will be right there. she's honest, and she seems ready to win. As I say, the top two, and then you've got to respect 6, 7, and 8. I think they can make up the trifecta.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. Well, Krishi's got the top weight at 64 on his back. Sean Veal's on him. They're going to try and get it right. But She's a Machine is not out of it. That's Betway's Waiter to Win. Thanks for watching the Friday Night Meet. We look forward to chatting to Daryl Marie. He's got one or two for us again on Saturday at Turf and Tea.